Hey guys, welcome to Restless Outdoors. So up until now, I've always owned backpacks that had internal frames until LiteAF sent me this awesome 35-liter curve backpack to test out. Now, of course, this is frameless. I've never had any experience with frameless backpacks, nor how to actually pack them strategically. So in today's video, I'm going to show you what I have inside here, how I packed it, and hopefully you can learn something as well too. So stay tuned.
Restless Outdoors.
Now before I begin, I do want to explain I have everything I'm taking with me in this pack on my trip next week, including consumables. The only thing I don't have in here is water. And what I typically carry is just smart water bottles. I'll carry one in the side pocket here, and then I'll put an aqua clip on the front like I normally do. So let's start with the side pockets and what I have inside here. So inside the left pocket, I have my cook set. This is the ever new cook set that I've taken with me on almost every trip. I have my spoon, my canister stove in there, and then a Pocket Rocket 2, I believe is what I have. And this is wrapped in the Cuban fiber LiteAF pot bag you can buy at LiteAF's website, so check that out too. On this side here, I have the poles for the duplex. These are the carbon fiber poles. These are the ones that kind of wing out the sides of the duplex, so I have that here. This is the flex pole set here that I will be taking and trying out for the very first time in a real world backpacking trip. Very excited to use this. And I have my stakes for the duplex. So that takes care of the side pockets here. Now in this Lycra mesh pocket, there's absolutely nothing in here. So whatever other incidentals I may take, I will just put inside of here. One example is like my rain jacket, but given the weather, I'll probably be wearing that rain jacket. If I'm not wearing it, it will go inside here, or I may actually put it inside the bottom mesh pocket here. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. So, okay, let's open up the top panel. So what we're gonna do is put this on the table here and unbuckle it. And again, I'm gonna show you what's inside of here, and then I'm gonna repack it for you guys and show you how I did that. So, first things first is I have the food bag in here. Got about 2 days worth of food. I may put more coffee in here if anything, but that's about it. Underneath that, I have my Ghost Whisperer, my Mountain Hardwear jacket. And I have just a stuff sack with extra clothing. So what's inside of here, I have sleeping clothing, extra socks, and maybe like a thermal shirt at night if it gets a little cold. Next I have, I guess you want to call this my medical, personal hygiene, miscellaneous stuff like that in a bag like so. Next, what I have is this is actually pretty new for me, so I'll be taking this on my trip, testing this out as well. But this is the Nemo Luxury Philo Pillow, or Philo, I'm not sure how to pronunciate it, but anyways, it's their luxury pillow. But so far so good. I've actually tested this out at home, so I really can't wait to take this out in the real world. I will do another review or a first look on this very soon too, so you guys can actually check this out. So pretty excited about this. Next is the, of course, duplex tent. Nothing really special other than what I've shown you guys in other previous videos and all that stuff. So, okay. Then underneath here, well, actually, before I do that, and this is how I actually fold. This is the Thermarest Neo Air. As you can see, it's not in its stuff sack. This is actually folded this particular way to give the pack kind of like that back support. And once I actually repack this, I'll kind of show you where I laid this inside here. Along with that, it's a this is just a sit pad. I think it's Dutch Gear makes this. Again, I use that in conjunction with the air mattress to kind of give the backpack some form. And then last but not least is the 20-degree quilt. That sits at the bottom of the pack. So that's it, guys. That's basically everything that's inside of here. So let me reorganize this, and now I'm going to show you how I pack it and kind of give you just an overview of what it looks like. Okay, let me move this table out of the way. Okay, so first things first, we have an empty pack right here, and let me kind of show you guys inside of here. I don't know if you can see, but the white Dyneema is actually very cool because you can actually see all the way down to the bottom. Make sure you got everything out of your bag. If you need to reach for anything, it's cool that you can actually see pretty well into it. So that's kind of a plus that I really enjoy about this white Dyneema fabric. So, okay, so first things first, what I do is we'll take the NeoAir pad, and again, I just have it folded like so. Along with that, I take the sip pad and just kind of fold it in half. And now what I do is I essentially have kind of a rigid backing. And what I'll do is lay that on the back side, and you can kind of see here how this is. Hopefully you can see that. But I have it laid essentially where my lumbar is going to be. So now I have somewhat of a backing, if you will, that will kind of keep its shape and not lump when I put everything else inside of here, like my duplex or the quilt. So what I'll do with that is, if you can see here, I'll stuff the quilt now in front of that. And let me get that inside here so you can kind of see what that looks like. So now, okay, so now you can kind of see how that is, and hopefully you're getting that. So the quilt is all the way on the bottom, and again, I don't know if you could tell from this angle or not, and I'll show you once it's all packed up, but you have more of a straight backing on here. So this feels really good against the back. Okay, so the next thing we do is we're going to pack the duplex inside of here, and that just sits right on top of the quilt, and I just kind of mash it down here like so you can kind of see how that sits there. And one thing you're going to notice, I don't have any pack liner inside of here. I feel that just in the backpacking trips that I've done before in the rain and stuff, I really don't feel like I need one. You know, could you benefit from one? I guess to each his own. I feel pretty confident that water's not going to get inside of here, especially with this roll top. It would really have to be a soaking for it to even penetrate the Cuban fiber, which I've done tests in the past and I've never had any issues with this, you know, as far as penetrating water. So now if I fell in the river or something like that, that might be a different story, but I don't plan on falling in any rivers. So, okay, so the next thing I do is, once that is inside of here, then I'll take my pillow here, and I just put that on top of the duplex along with my, I guess my personal hygiene kit. And I make another layer here that's more like a platform. I don't know if you could see that or not. But again, everything kind of fits in here pretty snug on top of each other. So next thing I do is I put the clothes bag in here. Again, this clothes bag, I do got a lot of clothes in here. I don't know if I'm going to be taking all these clothes, but this is kind of giving you at least a good example of how much, you know, clothing you can take with you. Summertime, I wouldn't even take anything like this. But again, being, you know, how cold it's going to be when we go next week, I definitely want to bring just extra layers. So, and that will sit right on top of there like so. And next thing I do is put the jacket inside of here and just essentially stuff that down. And then the very last thing I'm going to put on here is my food, because I really want to get to this. I want it to be readily available, so that will sit on top. And once everything is situated on top of here, then I take and snap the top portion of this bag, and then I like to get as much air out as I can. But guys, you can see how much room I still have in this thing. And roll that up here. And then we'll put this top strap on here and tighten that down here a little bit. Okay. So now you can see how the back here, and the other thing I like to do is kind of give it just a little bit of a beating, just to kind of form it. And you can kind of see here, it's pretty flat. You do have somewhat of a curve back in here. I don't anticipate me, getting any type of airspace in there. I know going frameless, you kind of give up that. But again, colder weather, I don't mind, having this thing, I guess, right up against my back. So, and then finally, the last thing I'm going to do is just put my cook set in this pocket here, and then my poles in. So, anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Again, rain jacket, if I am going to take it, or if I'm going to take my rain jacket, but if I don't need to wear it, it'll go inside this stretch pocket here, or on the bottom pocket. I mean, heck, I can even still put it inside of here. There's a ton of room inside of here. That's about it, guys. So hopefully, if you're thinking about getting a frameless pack, this is something that you may be able to take something from. Again, guys, I'm still learning how to pack this. I think I have a pretty good plan to go with to try. And again, I will see when I'm on the trail if this is the right way to go, if it does feel comfortable. But just walking around the house and just having this on my back, it is very comfortable. So I don't foresee any type of issues out there. But anyways, guys, if you have any additional questions on how I pack this, or if you have a better way of how I should pack this, please put them in the comment section below. I love reading all the comments, and I appreciate all the comments. If you are experienced with a frameless pack, and if you know of any little secrets, again, please share it with us. I know I'm not the only one that's moving into this frameless realm of backpacking. So I'm very excited, and again, I cannot wait to take this thing out. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you later.